Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm, of course, your host, World of Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be playing in the Type 61, the Tier 9 Japanese Medium. Now, this is a vehicle, as you can see, I have never played ever in Blitz. I normally have played pretty much every vehicle you can name, apart from, I think, like the Leopard PTA, because I've just kind of skipped past it when it was available. Yeah, you can see I've never played the Leopard PTA. This is another vehicle I never played just because it had such bad reviews going for it. I thought it was a terrible, terrible tank. And you know what? In today's video, I'm going to actually be asking that question by playing it live for my first games ever. Is this tank actually bad, or can you get some pretty decent games out of it? Now, the camouflages, yeah, those aren't great. You know what, though? Evergreen, not a terrible camo for this tank, because normally this vehicle's green as it is, so, yeah, you know what? It works. Provisions, we can put on Onigiri. I'm not going to try and pronounce that anymore, because I am the best at pronunciation, and all we got left is the equipment. So, obviously, calibrated, you want that heat pen to go through vehicles like E100 turrets and other stuff like that. These two doesn't really matter. I'll go for a defense system, sure. I never always really care too much about those. Unless I'm in a heavy, then I'll pick the ramming one. But other than that, really doesn't matter. Of course, improved optics, aiming time all day, every day. Enhanced art. No, we're going to go for improved assembly. Improved control or engine accelerator. We're going to go for improved control. I sometimes go for engine accelerator because it does help, of course, with your power to weight and as well your traverse speed. But I like having traverse on a vehicle with great traverse because it gives you the ability to sometimes get that lucky bounce you might not have been able to get. Refined gun or vertical stabilizer, we'll go for vertical stabs. I've never used this tank, don't know how the gun is to expect. I know it does have a very, very good gun as it is, though. And all that's left is consumable delivery system. I'd always rather get back my stuff other than not, at least sooner. So, yeah, first impressions on this tank. Well, it's got a good gun. It's actually pretty dang good. 2,829 DPM is really impressive for a Tier 9 medium. In fact, if you're running gun rammer, you're over 3,000 damage per minute. That's, in fact, the best to what I'm aware for a Tier 9 medium. So very, very good on the damage per minute. As well, great hull down capabilities. It doesn't really have good armor, but it's got 10 degrees of gun depression, which means that you can work a lot of ridge lines, but don't expect to be bouncing any shots. This thing has about the same armor as a Cheery, and as we all know, a Cheery is like shooting at a thin wafer. It's really got no armor whatsoever. So that's the bad thing about this tank, and that's the reason why everybody says it's an awful, awful grind, especially from stock. The sides of this tank are HEable by every single tank, pretty much at tier 8 and above. Not only is it HEable pretty much everywhere, but because it has no armor, even hull down, that massive cupola, the weak spots on the side of the turret just make it such an easy tank to penetrate. However, it's got such a good gun to make up for some of the downsides. It's decent on mobility. It's not the best. It's kind of like a slower, taller STA-1, which, yeah, can be a downside in certain scenarios. But because it's got such a good gun, you're able to just eat into enemy tanks so nicely. But, yeah, let's see exactly what we can do in this game. So we got the Skoda T50 off to the side. There you go. Nice tap right into his turret, and we back up into cover. Now, obviously, because I have no armor, I don't want to be hit by the enemy Skoda. We'll see. Maybe we can tap a shell into him, but right now, I'm going to stay careful and quiet. I'm just going to hold down and see what the enemy team plans on doing, because I currently don't know where all of the enemy tanks are, obviously, which means I got to be careful. There's a good example. The Emil 1 just got detected by me, and there's the VK100. So we are spotting enemy tanks. Let's see if we can get some shots out. Come on, Emil. Somebody pop over the ridge. You know you want to. I'm just going to wait patiently. That's obviously probably the best thing to do right now. So yeah, let's see. Is this Emil going to poke it? There goes the Emil. Let's aim it on that VK100. Perfect shell flying right into his turret. Just exactly what I wanted. And, well, there's the Emil pushing right off to the side. Maybe we can get a nice shot into him. Aiming, and... oh, you butt. You butt. All right, let's pull a little bit forwards this way. Maybe we can get a shot into his turret. Aim and fire. There you go. Another nice tap. Of course, with 330 heat pen, his armor is literally irrelevant to us. Like, we're able to butter through his tank. No problems whatsoever. So let's just poke him right now. Let's get a nice shot into his turret. And boop. There you go. Another nice tap. And with that, just a couple more seconds before we have our final shell ready, which will be tumping right into the side of his tank. Now, obviously, with the enemy team being very, very aggressive, I got to be careful. This enemy T-2064 Super Pershing, though, ooh, I thought we were going to be able to finish him off, but that looks like a no from me. Okay, so their team's pretty much all confined to one small spot, right in the back of the map, which is good in the aspect of well, there's not much I really have to worry about. We got, like, the Charioteer back here. The Waffle's a really deadly tank, obviously, but I'm not super worried about the Waffle. I'm a little worried, but not super duper worried. We've got the, ooh, you know what? I really just want to get some shells into this Waffle. There's one nice tap for 471. Let's see if we can get some more out. We've also got the Charioteer, the VK100. We'll see what we can do. Let's get the side of this VK tapped. There's one nice shot. Obviously, with the insane DPM this thing carries, it's really not much of a trouble to get out that high damage. So here comes shot number 2. Nice tap again for 380. And one more shell. This guy's not going to be liking me all too much. Let's tap that in right now. 438. That's what I'm talking about. Nice max roll. Hopefully that CDC gets a nice shell into him. Come on, finish him off. Thank you very, very much. So with that, all that's really left is the enemy Charioteer, which we got one nice tap into. We're going to finish him off, and really all that's left is the M4190. So let's finish you off. Goodbye. Now this, of course, was a Tier 8 battle, which means that we did have a big advantage. We weren't up against super duper strong Tier 9 tanks that are not even just Tier 9s. I was losing my mind there for a second. Tier 10s that could easily kill us. So that's one advantage about this battle. Ooh, broke his turret. That sucks for you, pal. Unlucky, dude. With that, yeah, you're not going to be liking me all too much. Let's get that finishing shell in, and there you go. First game, not too bad by any means. 4,130 damage, and that shows that this tank can do a decent job. But you'll also notice we got penned right through that mantlet, and yeah, that's a big issue. So for the first game, not bad by any means. As I said, that's a pretty solid game. So of course, let's load into one more and see how exactly this tank does. Now, I don't think this tank is bad. If you know how to play it correctly, you can do insanely well in it. And this is one of the most popular lines to go down because of the STB-1. Obviously, I had that in the dramatic voice, because the STB is a vehicle everybody wants. It's got great hull down capabilities. Unlike this tank, it pretty much does everything this tank wishes it could do. It can do hull down. It's got amazing gun depression. The DPM, while it's not much of an advantage over the Type 61, it's still about 200 more, which means that you're on par with most Tier 10 mediums. It's got decent mobility, and it's not the size of a football field in height. So with that, it's a pretty dang strong tank. Now, the great thing about this vehicle, at least, is that it's got good alpha for the Tier 10. 350 is a pretty sizable chunk. While it's about the same as most Tier 9 mediums, this tank carries a Tier 10 gun, no doubt about it. This gun has got penetration levels of Tier 10 mediums, which is what makes this tank good. The ability to tap into a vehicle like that Super Pershing, and, you know, it's going to hurt him quite a bit if we pen like that. There you go, nice tap for 370, but obviously, we lost a pretty big chunk on our own back in return. That's where this tank struggles so bad. Like a vehicle like that E50 camping in the back, yeah, that's going to hurt me, and we're probably going to tap, yeah, again, we're getting tapped. This is where the tank really, really sucks. Like, hull down, it's just awful. And it's just, it can't really do hull down. That's the issue with the tank. Now, thankfully, we got another nice tap into the Super Pershing. And obviously, with that, we're probably just going to finish him off right here. There you go, nice tap into his turret cheek. Super Pershing, no more. But, again, like, look at how easily he penned me. Granted, he wasn't a great player. He still made my armor seem like butter, because it is butter. This tank does not have armor at all, which is not what you want, obviously. So, oof, just missing that shot. That sucks, but it's fine. We'll reload in a couple seconds here. Maybe we can pen that K91 this time. There you go. Nice tap for 323 right through it. And we'll see if we can keep pumping out these shells. Come on, FCM. Somebody play with me. I want to play with somebody. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. We got the Tortoise off to the side here. Nice tap into the rear of the Tortoise for another 317. And with that, we're just about to break the 2,000 damage barrier. Now, this K91 is, you know, a pretty sizable opponent over here, but another nice tap. You can see that that accuracy is just so good. The ability to easily tap those shots into the enemy tanks. And, well, obviously, we're going to tap him again. Another 284. We're at 2,583 hit points now. And, oh, I thought we were lagging for a second. I guess we were just scraping on that rock. Oh, ooh, I wanted to get that guy shot so bad. But, you know what? We'll get a nice shot into the Tortoise anyway. And back up once again. Maybe we can get another nice tap into this poor K91. Is he going to poke it? That is the question. Yes, he is. And we're going to bounce it. Wow. That's quite unfortunate. I thought that one would actually pen. But you know what? Not too bad anyway. We're getting nice shots out. Let's get one into the T28 prototype. Nice tap. FCM's going to tap me, but oh well. Not much I can do about that. We've also got the Tord... Ah, that's a shame. Let's get a nice tap into that K91 once again here. Put on our adrenaline so that we got a quick enough reload to keep on tapping them back. Hello, K91. Do you want to poke me? I don't think you do. We got that E50 back there once again. Another nice tap into him. Like, again, we're already sitting at 3,900 damage. And there you go. That's the 4,000 barrier. That's also a max roll we got our hands on. Like, you can see the gun on this tank is so glorious. Just the ability to rip into the enemy with no problems is great. And while this K91 is being a bit of a butt, thankfully, we did not get penned by him. I was going to say thankfully we penned him, but looks like that's a bit of a trick story, isn't it? Come on, Waffle, finish him. Yes, Waffle finally doing his due diligence. So we got the Tiger 2 off to the side, which I'm not going to be able to shoot, I guess. I wanted to shoot that Tiger, but unfortunately, that other guy got in the way. So let's see if we can get a shell into the Tiger this time. Let's overmatch his frontal plate. Obviously, when you've got this much pen, yeah, getting through that Tiger's armor is no problem whatsoever. Let's do it one more time. Let's pull forwards. Hopefully... Ah, he got me. I'll give him credit. He did a good job. He got the shell into me. Come on, Waffle. Finish him off. Oh, no. Is our team actually going to blow this? Don't tell me my team's going to blow this. Please, please don't tell me my team's going to lose this game. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well, this Waffle is so blind. Tiger. Oh, my God. We're actually going to lose this. This is incredible. Well, as you can see, sometimes Blitz teams are not great. And even when you do over 5,000 damage, holding the line the best you can, your team is still somehow going to throw the game. I actually don't know what to say. I'm kind of speechless right now. Now, that was obviously my fault for pushing that aggressive, but I just kind of expected my team to support me. Oh, gee. Well, that's sad. That's all I can say. Come on. Pen him. Pen him. Yes. Yes. Oh, you did it. Thank you. Thank you so much. You might actually win this game. Look at that, everybody. We have a chance of winning. Oh, boy. Come on, Waffle. I believe in you. I believe. Don't shoot in the move. Oh, my God. Why would you shoot? Why are people so bad at this game? It's incredible to me. I actually can't figure that out. Oh, gee, please don't high roll him. Oh, thank God. Oh, come on, Waffle. Don't suck. I swear, if you miss this, he's going to miss, isn't he? Hit him. Oh, my God. This is incredible. We're going to lose. That is possibly the worst Waffle player I've ever seen. And this ISU's just going to drive right out and die. Come on, hit him. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't actually know what to say. That was... just 5,196 damage. This guy, this player right here, possibly one of the worst players I've ever seen. I don't even care if I show his name. You should not be in tier 10. Why? Oh, God, he's 700 average. It was such an easy win. I don't get why people are so stupid and they think it's smart to shoot on the move in midair. All he had to do was literally wait until he touched ground and then shoot. This is why sometimes Blitz makes me depressed. Well, as you can see, apparently great tanks can be losing because of my own greediness. I thought that I could kill that Tiger, or at least I thought I could shoot the Tiger, get in the cover, and, you know, have the Waffle do something. But apparently no. Apparently we are going to lose the simplest game of a life. Well, on that terrible disappointment, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, I'm going to be ending off today's video. The STB, or the Type 61, is a good tank. It did its job, did everything it needed to, and it did well more than it should have on that map. 5,000 damage. But, incredibly, my team somehow managed to lose that. Even though I roared out 5,000 damage, nobody can tell me I made the wrong move there. Our team should have easily won that with me dealing 5,000 damage. That was more than half of the damage dealt probably on our team. So, yeah, anybody telling me I made a mistake there, obviously I shouldn't have poked that, but really, the team should have won that either way. There's not much I can say. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. Other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.